your best years is 18 to 30.
Look, I'm going to say a prayer for you. That's the prayer. Because the confidence, like, I need your confidence. I need your confidence. To get on here and talk about women in their prime years when it doesn't look like you had a prime at all. It looks like your entire life has been Shaq Celtic years. Number 36, right? Phoenix included. We need to relax with all the women's prime years. It doesn't even look like you had a prime week. And we're talking about women and not understanding nature and all of a bunch of bullshit. Look, for myself, and I look the way I look, and I'm not saying I'm the sexiest nigga ever, but I am pretty sexy, you know what I'm saying? I don't get on here and talk about women's prime years. Want to know why? Because it's not my place, and it's kind of not cool. Like, let's put the phone down, go look in the mirror, and work on ourselves first.
So this man really said this, like, we aren't out here getting to see y'all naked after 35. Like, baby, everybody hits the wall for their prime around 35. It's biology. Like, that's the average age for men and women. The primes, they're like from 20 to 35. But isn't it weird how it's only the women who are made to feel like we're past our prime, even though they are too? It's almost like it's projecting. Have they been projecting that this whole time?
After 30, you're half off.
I'm not going to go for his looks because that's too easy. Instead, I'm going to talk about his mom. I love how one of the reasons he listed for women over 30 being half off is because they've given birth. And although the number of women over 30 who are giving birth is dwindling, shout out to the 4B movement, I still will never understand desiring a child but resenting the body that that child created. Especially when y'all look like that. Yeah, I lied about going for looks. Find a man who consistently condemns single mothers. I bet you he was raised by a single mom. If he's constantly insulting fat women, I can bet you his mom has got some meat on her bones. But what I really want for these men is for them to stop demeaning women online and start acknowledging the women that they really want to acknowledge, their moms. Stop arguing with a random woman today and argue with your mama.
Sir, I can guarantee you that even at half off, I'm still way out of your budget. How are you going to be out here looking like the downfall of society and catching an attitude? Go wash them nasty-ass curtains, bro.
So Mr. Potato Head made a video saying that women over 30 is half off on clearance, whatever he said. Honestly, when you got a face like him, nothing you say really matters. All right, I don't think a lot of these men who get online and say outrageous takes understand that there's a level of fine that you have to hit the threshold for what you say actually means something and count. And you can't be fugly and get on here and say that women over 30 are clearance or half off when you ain't never been it. You ain't never been it at any point in your life, not from birth. You had a face only a mother could love at that time, through childhood, you know. People had to say, oh, I bet he's sweet. I bet he a sweet boy. Right? They wasn't going to say he a cute boy. He's a sweet boy. That's what they said, right? Then into your teenage years, you know, nobody cared about you. You was ugly then and you've been ugly as an adult. So nobody cares what you have to say. But I really don't be caring about any of the insults that y'all say about women over 30. Because you know what I tell you all the time. I've been hit the wall. I ain't on no clearance or no discount. I'm not even on the shelf no more. I took myself off the shelf. that's how much I'm not in the game. So I don't really care, but I just find it highly offensive with men that look like that say anything.
I just watched the video, dude talking about women are half off at the age of 30. No, they're not. I don't think some of you have really dealt with a grown woman who's out of that immature stage, one where you can walk into her own crib and it's set up right, because the ambiance in a grown woman's crib is amazing. For some reason, they always got a little furry dog running around the place, but we're not going to talk about that. But they not going to play those immature games with you. They go make sure you good. You don't got to sit up there and try to be like, damn, you're not going to do nothing for me. No, she going to make sure you good as long as you make sure she good. Especially they take care of themselves, stay in the gym. They do what they need to do to stay right because that's what they want to do. And it looks amazing on them. That's another plus. And please, but please don't get me started on their style. There is nothing better than that grown, sexy look. That I'm going to be fully covered, but it's still sexy on me, like that Savannah James style. Perfect. Perfect. Every time. I'll take that over the the slutty look of the I'm 21, I'm about to go to a nightclub, and y'all are tripping. But please keep sleeping on these grown women. And this goes like 28 up, all that. I'm about to hit 30. Y'all keep sleeping on them.
Women, what part of nature don't you understand? Your best years is 18 to 30. After 30, you're half off. 35, now you're about to be clearance sale. Then after that, you're in the Old Navy. No, not even the Old Navy, the Salvation Army after that, 40 and up. You gotta think about it. You gave birth. That ruined your body. Some of you can bounce back, but your body's still not what it was when you was 18 to 30. Stop going to these women that are out of date who hit the wall. At 30 years old, that's the wall for you women that's slow to that. Yes, you run into the wall at 30. That's why you're half off after that.
How's it feel to be clearance, 3 kids, over the age of 30, pushing 40?
Cheap and easy.